structuring training camp any differently as far as how much hitting you're doing, how often they're in full pads, etc.?
Yeah, I actually was looking at comparing the last few years of camp, and we started the last couple years of trying to, if we were going full pads on one day, the next day wasn't full pads. It might have been half pads or maybe just shells, but now it's pretty standard. Unless I get mad or something and we're not physical enough, we'll have full pads today and we'll have no pads tomorrow, then full pads the next day. And doing it for a couple reasons, and the obvious one is just trying to stay a little healthier. The key is when you go in shorts, the intensity has to still be the same. And there's going to be a little bit of a drop off because you're obviously not tackling and blocking full speed, but I was pleased with the intensity in our shorts practice yesterday.
Who ended up winning practice today?
Offense did, and the defense barely came back at the end on the last play thing, but we completed some nice deep balls today. We had, we ran some deeper routes, and I thought the quarterbacks did a good job throwing. The wideouts made some nice catches on a lot of deep balls today.
Has it pretty much alternated, offense and defense, winning the day? And is that a good sign?
It has, and it's, I guess as a head coach, that's a good thing. As long as we correct the mistakes. So it gets to the point now where guys get a little tired, the legs are getting weary, even though we're going single days. But I like their attention so far.
Do you feel like Luka, if he's fully healthy, is due for a big year?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a strong guy. Football is important to him. He does a great job of leadership, and he and Parker Zeller's got to be probably the two big leaders for us up front.
What have you seen out of Lorenzo Burns and Sammy Morrison this camp?
Two really competitive guys. They're healthy, and both of them, just judge what I've seen so far, are playing the best football since they've been here. And for a guy like Sammy, really proud of him. He's been here for a few years. He's battled through some injuries, and he's bigger and stronger now. So it's good to have him back and healthy.
You mentioned deep threats. Who are maybe some of those guys that are going to be some of the deep threats this year?
Well, Sean Brown, of course, and Cam Denson, and you're looking at Sean Poindexter has been there, and then a couple guys you may not know about, Donovan Walker, who I think is going to have a chance to really help us a lot. Tyrell Johnson's a fast guy, Tony Ellison. So I think we have some talent at that position. Not as much experience as we had with the three guys last year, but there's going to be enough talent there, and there's a couple young guys can help us too.
How is Cam Denson coming along?
Been good. He's had some good practices. He's been staying healthy. He probably hasn't taken as many reps as some of the other wideouts because we're easing him into it. But Cam is a competitive guy, and he's got good skills, so we expect a big year out of Cam.
Is negative recruiting as prevalent as we may think it is?
It is. It's always been there. It's not like it's new. It may seem like it's more now because there's more social media, but I usually don't worry. I always worry about what we can control. We can't control other people saying. It's a shame in the profession if it gets too negative, but some guys don't care. We choose not to negative recruit maybe some others, but I don't sense that it's really bad in our league. I've been in leagues where it's been worse, but there's always going to be some of them. No big deal.
Who do you expect the main kickoff and punt returners to be at this point?
I don't know. I mean, it's still early. Some of the guys like Sean Brown and Cam Denson and Tony Ellison and Tyrell Johnson, we know about them. But there's the handful of freshmen, some of those freshman DBs and some of those freshman running backs got a chance to play there.
A few months into it, how's your relationship with Dave Hickey and how have things progressed?
Yeah, it's been good. Dave came over to see me the other day. We discussed a couple things in the program, and I'm excited that he's working hard to try to help us get some things done for the future. And we get a chance, I believe President Robbins is going to come over on Thursday, so we get a chance to see the team then. And I've met him, and I know he's very supportive of the athletic department, so that'll be good.
Has your list of needs and wants grown since?
It has. It almost grows daily, but I always keep a list. I've always had a list. Every year I've been coaching, and it's grown larger in the last 3 months. And not just because Dave's new. I had the same list with Greg Byrne, but we've added a few things.
Do you ever have a conversation with Dave that does not involve the need for an indoor practice facility?
No, that's a fair question. And that seems to be always the first topic that's brought up. I don't know why, but it seems like it is.
All right, thank you.